I worked in a career that was very demanding, and I started realizing things were not as easy as they used to be. And I loved the people that I worked with, and I really felt like I was failing them. One day I started crying in front of my boss because I couldn't remember details for something that we've been working on for months. And we decided that day that I would go on leave. You know, I never returned to work.
We decided to go down to Mass General and have some testing done, and came out that she was diagnosed with
everything that you think is ahead, it changes. And it was lonely. The biggest thing was I felt like I was the only one like me.
I was the owner and director of a group counseling, and I also had started a nonprofit. I had some problems with remembering the names of clients that I'd known for years. That started a 3.5-year journey through the healthcare system. So eventually I got the diagnosis of early onset Alzheimer's. And I said, well, what do I do? And he said, well, some people like to come in every 6 months for a checkup, but what you can do is learn to cope and get your affairs in order.
The comment by the doctor that said, get your affairs in order, was devastating.
I had to close my businesses, and all my friends were working, so I was alone during the day. I felt untethered and angry. I was very angry. I just felt pretty hopeless about things.
So one day my daughter Gabby and I were having lunch in a restaurant. Kitty corner to us was two women, and they were talking. And I heard some key words that had become very familiar to me. Alzheimer's, clinical trials, having to give up their practice, devastation. And so I couldn't help myself, and I went up and I just said, I overheard you talking about your friend, and I was recently diagnosed. And if there was any way that they could take my information, that maybe we could talk.
I got a call from my friend, and she says, I hope you're not going to be mad at me, but I was having lunch with Debbie, and this lovely woman came over and introduced herself, and she said that she was going through the same thing, and she offered her phone number in case you wanted to chat. And I did.
Here we are.
It was serendipity or
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
We found each other.
I can't imagine what it would be like if we didn't have each other to laugh, bounce things off, cry.
And when you feel like crying together, you can laugh together.
Yeah.
And you can almost like go back and forth, like when Leah parked in the wrong space, and then I'm like, oh yeah, but I went to the wrong hotel.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh.
Hold my beer.
Leah had a very bad day a few weeks ago, and I got home and Leah was smiling and happy, and I'm like, what'd you do? Carrie came over. It's like, we made soup.
We found this passion together for the Alzheimer's Association.
She got involved with the regional board, and I got involved in the national board. But we did everything in between. You know, we both testified at the State House. We both have gone and advocated with the Congress.
The Alzheimer's Association has amazed me. I feel purpose with the association as much as she does. They're available 24/7. If you have a problem, you pick up the phone and you talk to a real person. It's not a recording. They are as real as they get. I can't support that enough.
Every time I speak about the Alzheimer's Association, I always want people to know they give you hope. They give you a community. You have new friendships with people that you would have never known otherwise. And I feel my worth.
You know, I look back at where I can say we both were early on, and it was scared and lonely and lacking purpose. And I look back at our relationship with each other, and I look back at our relationship with the Alzheimer's Association, and really because of the Alzheimer's Association. And I have knowledge, and I have hope, and I have purpose, and I have family, and I have friendship. And you can't beat that.